Hey there guys, what's up? NibletK here. So I just came back home from work, opened up Twitter, and what I found is astonishing. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This picture right here. You see this picture? Upcoming nerfs are coming to Hearthstone. So I saw this and I just couldn't believe it. I was thinking, whoops, sorry. Could this be something like just, a meme, a troll pick? Let's see. So then I scrolled back up and down, and I actually found the real post. So here's the Hearthstone top deck post. And yes, apparently January 5th, we're getting brand new nerfs in Hearthstone. Ain't that something swell? Ain't that just cool that Blizzard is putting in the time and effort to bring us better content, and that shifts the meta in a new way, and that everything else changes and new things start to appear? Let's see what's gonna change. So we already see in the title, Cold Blood, Flame Tongue Totem, Equality, Hunter's Mark, and Lesser Emerald Spellstone. Hunter's getting some nerfs, finally. Are they gonna change a whole lot? Maybe. So here we actually see the full... Can I make this picture bigger? Yeah, okay. So here we see what we're working with. Okay, so Rogue is getting a nerf to Cold Blood. It does the same thing, so it still gives a minion +2 attack, and if you combo it, it still gives +4 attack. Okay, instead of 1 mana, it now costs 2 mana. So I guess getting certain combos, certain early aggressions out, like a 1-drop and then just dropping the Cold Blood with the coin on it, or just coining out something with a Cold Blood on top. It was very easy and very flexible. It was a very flexible card to use whenever, wherever. It was also a really good combo initiative for something else if you wanted to combo it with. And also, the Leroy Cold Blood didn't cost that much mana, so that means Leroy Cold Blood is now effectively a 10 mana combo to pull off. So that means you're not gonna die as fast to certain things like that. So it's a little bit harder. It's not an unplayable nerf. I still think Cold Blood is going to see some play, but at least it can't be played anymore in Odd Rogue. So Odd Rogue is getting a nerf by it. It'll have to switch its ways of dealing, increased damage and buffing up minions. Next we have Flame Tongue Totem. Flame Tongue Totem, the Shaman staple for really good 2-drop, for, good value trades and a lot of damage and stuff like that, is going up to 3 mana from 2 mana. It still does the same old things. So that means then another staple Shaman deck, which is Even Shaman, is getting a huge nerf. Well, not that huge. I mean, technically the deck can still function pretty well and very well without the Flame Tongue Totem in it, but it was just a really high impact card to have. Interesting to see what kind of decks are gonna appear in Shaman without Flame Tongue Totem. I'm guessing of a variation of Even Shaman is still gonna be around. Maybe not as aggressive in the early game without Flame Tongue Totem, but we'll just have to see. Odd Shaman, I don't think is gonna be a thing like ever. And normal mid-range aggro Shaman is not really a thing right now. I don't know. We'll just have to see when the rotation hits for the upcoming Hearthstone year. Next, we have one of the hugest nerfs I think Blizzard did. So equality went from 2 mana to 4 mana. So it's still an even cost card, but it costs a lot. We already know that Paladin is always struggling to fit in so many 4 draws because a lot of the useful utility bullshit cards that they have are mostly 4 mana. True Silver Champion, Consecrate, Blessing of Kings, and a whole other things. You know, Equality Consecrate was a 6 mana combo to clear the board. Now it's an 8 mana combo to clear the board, right? Pyro Equality is now a 6 mana combo. So it's a lot harder to pull off. A lot of the Paladin decks that are mainly focused on taking control of the board really relied on Equality a whole lot in conjunction with Wild Pyromancer and Consecration. So I think this is a huge nerf to Paladin. It's not going to affect aggro Paladin like whatsoever, so that's always a thing. Other than that, we're going to see a little bit less of, you know, OTK style decks, because now it's going to be even harder for them to, you know, stay in the game, and they're just going to get run over, like literally run over by anything aggressive. Well, they'll just have to either adapt to the style of play, or they're just gonna have to, you know, join the aggro culture and do something else. Next we have Hunter, and 2 of the Hunter cards are actually getting nerfed. This is great to see in a way, because Hunter is and was and still is feeling really good, really overpowered in a sense, because it just does a lot of things and they just seem to work, and you just plow over your opponent in certain situations. So Hunter's Mark is going from 1 mana to 2 mana. I think that's a decent nerf. You know, Hunter's Mark, you know, for the thing that it does, I felt that it's always really powerful. You know, in conjunction to anything that you have on the board can kill a 1 health minion. Doesn't even matter. So a simple 1/1. Hunter already has a lot of charge minions, a lot of what's the other charge mechanic that's not charge? Not Fury. I'm missing it, guys. I'm missing it. Whatever. You know, the not charge mechanic that is charge. It's gonna come to me. Whatever. And now we're gonna talk a little bit about Lesser Emerald Spellstone, which I think is also kind of a nerf and maybe potentially could be a buff. Why am I saying that it could be a buff? I'll tell you in just a second. So 5 mana to 6 mana. Okay, we get it. It's a decent thing. We had this thing, I guess, with the Druid card that summoned the 1/5 taunts. So it's kind of like that. So I would say this is a decent nerf. It's okay. It's not over the top, the same as Hunter's Mark. But why I'm saying that this might actually be a buff, because now it's an even cost card. So we could actually try to make an even Hunter question mark with a lot of secrets and Lesser Emerald Spellstone, and then you just, you know, get to use your hero power for 1 mana as often as you can, and you kind of play this aggressive style secret hunter deck. I'm waiting for this one. I'm actually gonna try that. I can't wait to try that. I think that's a great change, because you couldn't play odd or even, you know, basically at all, because you need to play odd to play secrets, but then you can't really utilize the spell stone, which synergizes perfectly with the secrets. And if you would just want to play the lesser emerald spell stone, you wouldn't have any secrets, and it's just not worth it. So yeah, now they're on the same page basically, and even cost. So that might be a thing. And it came back to me. Rush minions! Oh, yeah, he did it. Yeah, he remembered. Oh. So like I was saying, Hunters has a lot of charge and rush minions. So having a 1/1 with rush, and just Hunters marking something like a Lich King was very easy for it to do. And on 2 mana, I would say it's justified. So anyway, guys, those were my quick opinions. Like I said, I literally just came home from work, hit the hay, no questions asked. But I really wanted to get this out and show you guys my reaction, and I'm actually really stoked to see these changes and to see how the meta is gonna change. We're definitely gonna have a lot of fun, and a lot of things are gonna change. Oh, I can't wait to see all the shenanigans. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Disguised Toast. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.